Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Ooh. Got my charger on the bed. I got my charger on the bed. Yeah. We back up in it again. Yeah. We got the freestyle back once again. Yeah. I hope YouTube don't be on that bull. Like with the flow, stacking those again. I'm picking out those again. I'm just bullshitting with these styles again. Yo, I didn't write nothing down. I'm just going out the top of the dome. It feels good on the Tuesday. I had some wings stop today. Not making no sense with these on today. Just having a little fun tonight. I got the boy from the Spice around my show in this thing tonight. Gonna have another good time. Going to kick a couple rounds again. Yo, if you tuning in, thank everybody for tuning in, y'all. About to kick these rounds again. About to have a good time again. I just put a pair of freestyle. Come to style life free. Yo, let's go. Yo, let's go. Yeah, let's go, yo. Let's go, yo. Let's go, yo. We about to turn the beat down a little bit and just let it vibe in the back. Yo, gonna let what's happening. Crystal Bay, you in the cut again. She out in the EMS streets again. Yo, I think she out work today. What you on there today, yo? I fumbled on my words, but we gonna still have a good time. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Junes'88. You know, welcome to another episode of the Sessions with June, episode 20. We 20 episodes in this joint right now. 20 episodes. I think this is the longest I ever done anything on YouTube as far as this since I've been since I started doing these. When did I start doing first? I started doing like every other Tuesday, random conversation, and I did something else. Now I found something that sticks now. But it's all good. Having fun with these. Got my boy here tonight. Chris, she out work. She been working. I know she said she got some stuff. She been cooking up, content creating. I know her. She said she had to reschedule her tattoo. I know she mad about that. But tonight, I got a good friend in here. I'd rather bring my boy back. I got my cup. Don't ask what I'm drinking, because mind your business. I got my boy in here. Mr. Shaq Diesel. Me. My boy.
What's happening?
What's happening, boy? What's good with you, man?
What it do, what it is, what it ain't gonna be, boy.
I see you in a new location, man. What's up?
Oh, I'm in a temporary location due to work. So chilling in a hotel room right now for the week and all that good stuff. So we still out here though, we still drinking.
Wait, what you got? What you want tonight?
I'm on some Blue Magic.
Ain't no telling what he gonna be, what he on. That's all I'm talking. Vodka and Hawaiian punch.
It's just called Blue Magic.
Did you make that magic yourself?
I had a connect.
Okay, I ain't mad at you.
I got to connect in my undisclosed location.
So that means he ain't supposed to be having me, huh?
Oh no, I can still drink or whatever. Just, you know what I'm saying. The plug just trying to be the plug. You feel me?
I feel. But how you feeling, man? What's been going on with you, bro?
Things been good. Things been busy. A lot going on. I know a lot of people have been asking what's been going on Spice Run podcast wise. I had to take a quick pause this last month in July, but I know in the upcoming weeks we're going to be announcing our next episode and everything like that. I know a couple folks have asked me about what's been going on with Instagram, the Red Cup Convos. I know I haven't done it in a bit. Pretty much, Instagram has been deleting our videos. A lot of the Red Cup Convo sessions have been getting deleted. So at times been taken to kind of like see what the issue is, kind of rebuttal a few of them. A lot of them was like copyright kind of stuff, but I've had to rebuttal saying that like one, we always mention that we do not own any of the music that we play. And all the other stuff. Some I couldn't get back, some I could. So similar to you, we're kind of like working on doing another format for Red Cup Convos.
Right.
You probably for everyone who follows us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, you will probably start seeing a poll soon on like where y'all would prefer to see Red Cup combos. I'm also seeing a lot of people like doing conversations and stuff on Twitter, the Twitter Spaces. So that's looking like an opportunity. Might just hop on our StreamYard and do a specifically like it might just be just a Twitch only show, or it might be a YouTube live. It just depends on like how we're gonna get it. So yeah, so if the issues with Instagram doesn't really like get better with these next couple of sessions, this might end up going to Twitch. I've been feeling Twitch a little bit better.
Yeah, because I feel like that because when we got hit for some bull because somebody had came in our comments talking crazy, and we did what we do. We defended ourselves. You come into our house disrespecting one of our teammates, we handle you. We handle you the way we do. We roast the hell out of somebody, but we got in trouble. Then it happened on the 4th of July. I think it was the 4th of July. Because no, what's the 4th? I think it was that Sunday or that whenever. Chris, let me know what day that was, but I remember it. And Chris was like, yo, we can't go live. I'm like, what? But yeah, they took our live away for a while. We didn't know how long it was gonna be, and it was gonna be that.
Was it for a specific one or like just across the board?
They just took our live away for that, just for that. But we got it back. But I'm like, all right, because that was the first time we ever got hit with one of those joints. I'm like, all right, whatever, cool. So we didn't know how long it was gonna last. I guess it lasted like for 24 hours or whatever. I said, screw it, I'm just gonna go here. Like, you ain't gonna stop my ground. You ain't gonna stop my ground. Fuck that. So I came here. I like it here more because it's like you ain't gotta worry about. You know what I mean? It's more like I like StreamYard because you can see the comments flowing in at one time on one side. You ain't gotta go. Then you gotta stop the session and reboot it up and go because you only get like an hour on Instagram, I think.
Yeah, they give you like an hour and a half. Like this one is kind of more free range. This is the same platform we do our actual live shows also. Right. I know a couple of other shows have talked about like moving away from Facebook specifically. I know Blurs and Whiskey, I think they only do YouTube now. I know Blur Radio, they're primarily Twitch, and I believe Kurt and HNIC, I think they recently kind of transitioned over to just YouTube and Twitch. I'm not 100%, but I know like a lot of content creators are kind of shifting away from Facebook. Like we probably are as well. I know like we do have a Facebook page, but it's only just to kind of just like repost the show and show the live stream. So like if we're not going to live stream on Facebook anymore, I don't know. We might see a shift from the Facebook page and just kind of be Twitter and Instagram. Big shout out to everybody who's been active with us on Instagram. We've been kind of acting a fool on that.
Yeah, because I noticed that. So how is Spicy Ramen? How do y'all do y'all podcast? Is it like every other week, every other? Because I know we do every Sunday. So how do y'all do? I mean, I've been meaning to ask that question.
Ours is like every other Sunday, or at the minimum is twice a month. A lot of our schedules are very sporadic, so sometimes we'll do the first and third Sunday, or we'll do the third to last Sunday of a month. But we try to at least do twice a month. So we in the first 2 seasons of Spice Run Podcast, we did like every weekend, but we found ourselves getting burnt out really quickly on top of everything else we do outside of the podcast. So we figure, okay, at the minimum twice a month, we throw a third one. It's because we're feeling froggy. But right now we're a twice a month show. And that's why I have the Red Cup combos in between that, but to be that buffer time in between episodes. So if you're not getting a new episode that Sunday, you still have Red Cup combos Fridays. So it's just to give us a chance to like plan out our episodes better, communicate to other people to get on our episodes in a better timely manner, and just get stuff set up. So we give an extra weekend to our families and everything like that. So that way we're not constantly just doing work on weekends. Yeah,
because that's how we did. Because every year, like toward the holiday season, like we take a break, like from like in October, from November to December, we just take a break and we start back up for the new year. So that's when Chris and Jazz started doing amateur goalies during Halloween. And I just thought it was October. I thought we didn't gonna keep it going.
Yeah,
cool. So then when we took our last break last year, like, yo, we just want to keep something, because that was like our biggest break we took. Like, we took a long time off. Like, it was like ridiculous how long we took off. And like, we just like, yo, we got to fill in this gap, kind of like how you said, fill in the gap. So we're like, all right, cool. And like, it was like, I guess certain things to me, a lot of our stuff wasn't sticking, but like, we tried to do a conspiracy corner type thing, because we all into conspiracies and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then we kind of strayed away from that. And I was doing like this, but it was like every other Tuesday, random conversations. And that wasn't really sticking to me. And had a conversation with somebody like, yo, do what you do. They talk like you love music. Do what you do, talk about what you want to talk about. Like,
yeah.
All right, cool. Let me try that for me. Like, all right, cool. And it's been working, and like everybody been digging what I'm doing. But the only thing I can say about this is I can say it's more flowing on Instagram, because everybody be on Instagram all day.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of hard like getting people like, yo, I'm over here now. Because like at any moment, Instagram could like say, fuck y'all, we taking y'all live away for 2-3 months. And now, damn, I can't, now you got to go over here. So I'm like, all right. Not only does this allow me to help build the Blerd Spot Podcast YouTube channel, all right, cool. I'm building the channel up anyway. We already put content up anyway. So over here, and we got content on Instagram. So like, all right, cool. And they do amateur ghoulies on Sundays on Instagram. So like, cool. I'm over here doing this, building up this, and y'all still over there building up over there. So killing 2 birds with 1 stone. But it's kind of hard to grow on YouTube, I noticed, because 2011, it was easy to get subscribers because, for example, if a rapper got, say, Meek Mill's punch Drake in the mouth, everybody talking about that. Now, whoever do the video first gets all the views, and all the traffic goes to your channel, and all subscribers go to their channel. It's like, for example, some went down that dream kind of it did, and such got into it. All right, cool. I got the footage. Now it's up. Everybody looking at that, and everybody subscribing to that channel, and then all that channel get traffic. You know, it's probably not the traffic you want, but you get you may start with 200. Now you got 200,000 just off of one.
No, it's definitely a game you gotta play, especially with YouTube. Well, like, because YouTube has like a very specific algorithm that's different from the social media platforms, definitely.
Yes.
And then because they're adding like other stuff too, like shorts, so it's like you don't even need to upload a full 2-3 minute video. Like you can do like the 1 minute, 2 minute shorts, because that's what's going on now. Like people want to watch a quick couple second video and then keep it moving. So it's like now I gotta redo what our platform does to kind of get with the algorithm.
The Ghoulies is on break. Further notice.
Ghoulies,
y'all heard it first, y'all.
They're probably gonna come back Halloween night.
I know, right? But like I noticed the algorithm, like, because my homegirl, shout out to her, my homegirl Tony, she used to do YouTube, but she moved over to TikTok. She said, yo, I get more hits on TikTok than YouTube. And I'm thinking, like, all right, whatever. I go with her TikTok. She got like over 2,000-3,000 followers. I just hit 1,000 on TikTok. But it was like, I realized on TikTok, it's kind of like how YouTube used to be. You drop a video and the numbers, you get views and you get followers.
Right.
So it's like, oh, okay. It's like, but I'm trying to figure out a way to make it like, it's like on Instagram, it ain't like that. Like you drop, I remember I did when I was doing the Try Not to Laugh videos, I was on my video, I was pulling in like a couple thousand a video, but there was no followers coming. But on TikTok, you get 1,000, you get like 2,000-3,000, maybe let's go with 1,000. You still get at least 4 to 5 new followers.
Yeah.
With that, so I'm like, oh, okay, but how do you? But then I go on some I went to this one guy, I forget his name. He got like a hell of a lot of TikTok followers, but on his Instagram, he got only like 7,000. I'm like, how does that even match? I'm like, you got nobody. I guess people are like, I just TikTok.
Yeah,
Screw your Instagram. I want you on TikTok.
Yeah, that it's just the times, man. Like TikTok's the new wave, so now it's like if you really want to start a platform, you want to start a brand, you gotta go with TikTok. I know people ask us where our TikTok is, where the Spice Rum Podcast TikTok page is, and I be telling folks like I ain't got time. I don't like all the editing and quality, like the quality videos that a lot of people in the community do. It's like a lot of work. Like people like legit are at home for hours working on a particular video or like a collection of videos to post days at a time. And it's like, yo, like outside of the podcast work, like I have other obligations that take up so much time and effort that like when I come home and I'm doing what I need to do, I time or energy is like I'm at to crank like 2 energy drinks to at least like get that going. Like I gotta take at least a nap before I even like before I even like do anything else podcasting wise. Like if I go on the YouTube channel to make my edits and like and monitor that, or go and monitor and edit the Twitch channel, and like that's extra 30-40 minutes by themselves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like make sure the Instagram page is up to date. Updating Twitter and stuff like that, like just making sure every social media platform is up to date is just one thing. And then on top of having to like do all these recordings for TikTok videos, like you can't just bullshit TikTok. Like it has to be something. Like
that's why I keep it as simple as possible. One take, I try not to laugh, or a reaction is I don't do edit. I hate editing because it takes so long. Like it's like I said, it's kind of like when I say music, I can record easy, but don't ask me to do the mixing and mastering. I'll pay somebody to do that shit. But I'm gonna learn how to do it myself. But it's so like man, I gotta edit this video now. I just spent an hour on a video that you take 45 minutes to do a video, then you gotta chop it down to like a damn 2-minute video. Like damn, right. I see the stuff that Sunflower Samurai and Todd and what everybody be doing, like these edits be crazy. Like I don't have that kind of time. I don't want to do it.
No, yeah, it's like managing a TikTok account and then making it like really popular to get those views and those subscribers and all that stuff. It's an extra job in itself. Like if we had an extra person on our team that like they were the TikTok person of the group, cool. But majority of us, like we just got a lot going on. So it's like, yo, we just here to do our show and that's pretty much it. And
facts. It's like I respect the people that take it seriously. Like I take what we do serious too, but it's like to the point of like the editing takes so long. Yeah. It's like that's why I like doing like stuff in one shot. If I can like do a video, a reaction in one shot, it's cool. I'm putting it up as is. Like my question of the day is a one shot. That's super easy. Get a couple hundred, couple views on that. Boom. I try not to laugh. If I'm lucky, get a couple thousand. It's one shot. That's it. I'm not trying to edit too much unless it's just something I have to do.
Right.
Because on my YouTube channel, I do light edits. I do a couple cuts here and there, like my intro, outro. That's it. I do like that's it. You get an intro and an outro. That's it. I am not going through all those fucking cuts to make the video look. No, I'm sorry. I got other stuff I got to do. To spend like another. I spent most of my video will be like 10 minutes. Then I got to spend another 20 minutes. Nah.
Yeah, no, it ain't
happening.
It's just something that, like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta have that mindset where it's like, yo, like I said before, you like if you're really like your mindset is I want to pitch my brand on TikTok, and like you're focusing on TikTok and you just repost it everywhere else because that's what everyone is doing. Like they're doing it through TikTok and then just posting it through Instagram, all that stuff. Now, granted, the other pages like Instagram, even YouTube and Facebook and stuff like that, where you can post your short videos, they end up being good backups for like those people who don't have TikTok. And then if you get kicked out for whatever guidelines that some people quote unquote violate on TikTok. And then that gives them a hard time, especially a lot of the cosplayers, especially a lot of the female cosplayers, because like a lot of them would like do the same thing that somebody else does, but all of a sudden it's a violation on their account specifically. So then they're having to like they had did all that work for that video just for it to get kicked off, and then somebody else does the same video, you know what I'm saying, and theirs is fine, you know.
That's the thing I can say I do hate about TikTok, because I did a reaction video. That video was my biggest video I did on TikTok, but it got pulled for community guidelines. So I'm like, but the video I react to is still up. So it's like that ridiculous. Video is still up. Like, how do I get pulled for community guideline, but the original video is still up?
Right.
So it's like, but it's also like, if, like I said about us, you get pulled or banned or whatever the case, you can't do lives for God knows how long. So, okay, cool. I'll go over to TikTok and do it. You know what I mean? So it's like, but what if you get kicked off of both platforms for whatever? You ain't got no backup. And that's, I know a lot of people, they get badges and they get paid like that or whatever the case may be.
Right.
But what happens when those platforms throw their middle fingers up at you like, yo, nah, we shutting you down for a while. So like, now what? That's why I say, like, yo, I told the squad, like, yo, I'm gonna run over here on YouTube just in case the fuck shit happen over here on this. On like they say, y'all can't go live for like 9 years, or whatever the case may be. Like, y'all can't go live until we say you can. Nah. What she say? White women can't do that. Yeah. I mean,
like I said before, like a lot of white women will do the same thing that a lot of our black women cosplayers do. Damn near probably even most of the time worse, but like their accounts is still fine, no issues. But when a black woman does it, same shit, 10 times better, it gets kicked off, and it's ridiculous. And it's like the ownership and originality of black content creators on TikTok is always at a risk, because it's like you'll have a black person do something on TikTok, it gets all these views, gets all these comments, and it gets viral. It gets removed for guidelines, and a white person does it maybe a day or two afterwards, and now they're the one with getting all the attention, like they did it first. Like, bitch, you know you copied.
Facts, and it sucks because like I said, like it's one of the things. Like, yo, how does that even make sense? Like, how does that even? And some of the stuff you get caught, it's like then you can't even appeal it. They won't even allow you to like, all right, let me fight this. You can't even fight it. Like, I got to take this video. I got like 1,000 some views, like 220,000. I can't even appeal it. And that'd be your biggest video. Like, some people will never hit that again. Some people will never hit that mark again.
I know I've had some tremendously great IG live sessions that went to like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, like just people coming in and out. Like, it's just like having like an amazing time. And the next day, Instagram removes it because of whatever violation. It's like, no, this was awesome. Like, I've had one IG live session where Tony Baker was in the comment section. Like, he was watching the video, and like, I'm over here trying not to freak the fuck out, because it's like, yo, fucking Tony Baker, goddamn cram himself. Like, yo, this is crazy.
That happened to us one time. Cause we cool with Keenan. Like, that's how it's funny because I told the squad, like, when we first started, I said, yo, I got somebody I think we can have on the show. Because Keenan, you can comment, he'll comment back. So I was just commenting back and forth, trying to build up like yo, know who I am real quick. Then I tweeted him like, yeah, I get on. Yeah, I do the show with you. Cool. We got him on. And it was, I think, Chris, if you remember what, I think it was, we had him on for a conspiracy thing, one of those episodes. And I didn't see Tony Baker. He said, yo, Tony Baker was in our chat. He was in it for like a couple seconds, but he popped in like, yo. There's like, yo, like he seen our face. I mean, he may not remember it, but like, yo, hey. I was like, yo, I wonder if he saw Keenan that day. Who else he was on live with? I wonder if he asked about it. Did he ask it? Like, But
Yeah, you never know, man.
you had Tony Baker, your joint in the comments, how you say, in the community.
It's in the community out here.
Like, man, I know. Like, you say he was in it for a couple minutes too, boy. I know you was trying not to freak out.
Listen, I was just mad hype. I was like, man, because like I guess like we don't get too much that kind of attention during IG Live. I mean, like saying we ain't big time, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got the blue check mark, but still, it's just like somebody like that's that big of an influence and stuff like that in the community like that, just to kind of hop in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
on like
man.
the smaller channels, just to say what's up. He dropped a few comments and everything. I was like, man, that's dope. Greatly do appreciate all the stuff he does in his comedy and everything like that.
That's my biggest thing. Like, I try like, cause I built my platform on YouTube. I'm doing pretty good on YouTube, but I'm getting back into it. And I didn't start taking TikTok that seriously until I started seeing like how fast I was growing. Like when the pandemic hit, I was just doing TikTok because there was nothing else to do.
Right.
I'm like, all right, cool. Like then I'm like, all right. Then I stopped and I started back. Then I started like getting a couple, kept going. Like, oh. Then I'm like at 700, like, whoa. Then I hit like 8, and then I'm 9, like, yo. Then I hit 1,000, like, whoa, okay. Now I can go live with 1,000. Like, all right, cool. Cause like I'm not sure how far I could go with TikTok, but I'm like as a musician, I'm like, yeah, I want to have all my things going at one time. People can find me, all right, cool, I found you here, found you there. I want to follow you on all these different platforms. But some people, they're like, yeah, I don't have Instagram, I have TikTok. And some people don't want to like follow you on all platforms, but most people follow everybody on everything. So it's like,
yeah.
But it's like, man, I guess I like TikTok right now. So man, cosplay wise, what you got going on? What's your favorite cosplay you've done so far? What do you got cooking up for? That you can talk about.
Damn. So I guess like my favorite one, I guess, is like the one I've been pretty well known for, I guess. My Ikaku Madarame from Bleach. Every time there's a Bleach meetup, I show up as Ikaku.
Right.
Eight times out of 10, I'm the only one. Kind of like most everybody just does like the main popular characters from Bleach. He's a side character, but like I enjoy him. That's been pretty well. I have my One Piece cosplay that I've worn once, but it was at like a very small convention just to get a feel for it. And that's my Admiral Fujitoro one, my blind swordsman one. So that one's like my newest one this year that I really haven't worn to a big convention. I just wore it to a small one in Missouri. So probably like the next big convention I go to later on in the fall, winter season. I'll probably bust that out again for like if they have a One Piece meetup or something like that. I know it's a couple of stuff that I need to
we got a request for you, bro.
What you mean? I'm not a rapper, bro.
Nah, man, that's on go to Instagram. You'll see that's on. I'll send it. Yo, Whit, send him that to his DM him the video. You gotta get on that's on Blerd channel.
Okay.
But
I have to send me that to see.
What is it called? So what's your favorite con you've been to so far? Like, and how many have you been to? And what's your favorite?
My favorite con. My favorite con. Ooh. I have to say my favorite one was Anime NYC. I really enjoyed that. I feel like that was like it was like real big anime nerd video game energy. The cosplay meetups were awesome. It definitely was like a well, from my experience, I can't speak on everybody else's, but I know from that it was like a lot of stuff to do. Even if you weren't like 100% into the con, there was still a lot of stuff to do outside of it. I know the first day had a couple of issues because of the venue and stuff like that. But I believe they have their solutions to that already. Definitely enjoyed the vibe, especially like when I was in my more comfortable cosplays. Definitely a lot of fun stuff when you get into like these groups and stuff like that, and you got like your group to hang out with for the weekend and stuff like that. And even if you show up by yourself, you end up like leaving with a lot more friends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Connections being pretty awesome and stuff like that. I'll say Anime NYC was pretty dope. BlerdCon is always fun. BlerdCon is always fun. Like I said, it has its issues too, but it's still an awesome black space overall. DreamCon was fun. I did not go this year. I went last year. But DreamCon is dope too. Like I said, it has its differences. Definitely. I personally don't care much to compare BlerdCon and DreamCon together because I feel like they're two separate cons. Even though the concept for them is similar, but like they're kind of different at the same time. So I know like a lot of people will like downplay BlerdCon because of like just small shit that happens and stuff like that. But give the big praise for DreamCon, but it's like they're separate. Like they're two totally different atmospheres. They're two totally different kinds of cons. So like you go to each one for like different reasons. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And with me, my first con was a Fan Expo, and with me, I've been to like wrestling cons. I've been to like the WrestleManias in Dallas. Like when was that? 20. The first time WrestleMania in Dallas, I went to like that. I guess pretty much the same thing. It was in the same it was at K Belly Hutchinson Center, like, but like it was fun. But it was like a bunch of like it feels cool to be around a bunch of wrestling fans.
Yeah.
But Fan Expo was a different animal. Like this is my first thing I've been to since the pandemic. Like, all right, cool. And I'm like, I'm trying to like, all right, cool, whatever. People taking pictures with me, like, yo, I want to get a picture. Like, I'm dressed as Tandro, everybody, like, yo, let me get a picture. Like,
right.
All right, cool. That was cool. All right. And it was dope to be around everybody was like on the same stuff, but nobody was like nobody was being a dick to nobody. Everybody was nice. Everybody was cool. And so the energy was great. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, this is fun. It's like, but with DreamCon, like, it was like everybody was talking about DreamCon. I'm like, what is so special about DreamCon? Like, what is it? Everybody was talking about DreamCon. Like, gosh, damn. I think I heard more about DreamCon than anything else.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I think that just the main reason why like DreamCon got its praise that it did is because of the influencers that participate in that. Because like RDC World has a huge following. They're damn near close to a cult following. Like anything that RDC World is going to do, it's going to make numbers. Period. And then they have this social circle, if you will, of other content creators that have just as many numbers as them. You know what I'm saying? If not greater than or equal to. And like when they all are like, hey, they're all going to be in this one space, the floodgates are going to open. And so that I believe that's another reason why DreamCon is what it is because of those content creators that collaborate all together and that they come together in this one space and say like, hey, come hang with us at this con and have fun with us. And once again, the floodgates open up to that. And
all right. I guess my question would be, outside of the big time influence, do you think it will ever be like a group of blerds like ourselves, like somebody could come together? I mean, that probably could put like egos and like creative minds aside, like, yo, coming together and do something just as big as DreamCon. Because I know there's probably a lot of people out here in the game, like, yo, let's do our own, let's do something like, I know this, not taking nothing away from DreamCon, but do you think we need more like creators coming together to do stuff like that?
I mean, and that's happening now with my man King Kurt Live and his crew with HNIC Con.
Right.
I would say I was there for their first one. Like they had their situations, that had their issues, but they still put on a great weekend.
Yeah.
I believe they are trying to press forward with that. Definitely have the vision. They definitely have the community to back them up. It's just that like they're just refining everything, and then making sure that, like, say they can come back better than ever. So I know next year, especially because they got the whole carnival. They just recently released the old carnival theme for next year. Like that's gonna be
Where's it gonna be
crazy. Philadelphia.
Oh, cool. Cause I'm like, see, as a person that books independent shows, I love seeing independent people do their own. I love seeing that because I'm a person like, okay, it's cool to have a machine behind you. It's cool, but when you can do something on your own, and when it's all over, like, yo, we did that shit. We did that. That's the dopest shit. I've been rooting for people like that. Like, I've never met anybody from HNIC Con, and I respect it. Like, yo, you doing it on your own. You bringing people together to do. You already got my support. I'm all for it. I like something like that. That is like the dopest shit. And to me, like, I love to work with them. I know the squad. I love to work with it too. But that's some dope shit right there.
No. It definitely definitely a lot of innovators, definitely visionaries for the community and stuff like that. And they put in the work. Like, first and foremost, definitely they have that everyone sit down at the table to eat kind of mentality, and that's what we need in general and stuff like that. So it's dope. Like I said, I enjoy working with them. Definitely have fun at HNIC Con. They're in a lot. They have a big vision for next year. They learned from this past years and stuff like that. They learned all the good. They learned all the bad. They took a lot of feedback from people who were there. And once again, I'm emphasizing that from people who were there at the first one and are taking that in stride to improve for next year. So next year is going to be something really, really dope. Hopefully, I can go, but I can't predict the future. So, but no, definitely dope.
And that's another thing. You got to be able to take, like I say, put your ego to the side. Like, and take the criticism. Like, that's what I tell people. Like, yo, if I put some music out, let me know what you think. I'm always like, yo, let me know what you think of something. Like, I'm the king of ask. Like, what do you think? Is this really like? Because I may think something's fire. I need others' opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what do y'all like? Tell me, break it down so I can make this next thing better.
Right.
I can like. I look at like Iron Man. Okay, that suit was a dud. Okay, that didn't have a heater in it. Heater. That parachute. I'm just trying to keep building and make everything better. So the next one could be better. So, like, I think I'm glad you said they took the criticism and took the suggestions from people to make it the best show. I just
the
Blerd community would be best. You know what? That's the thing I don't. And I know Crystal told me every community is like that, and I hate that. And I told a guy, we kind of got to like an argument about it. I said, bro, it's kind of like saying the Blerd, you got the nerdy people over here. You got the Blerds over there. We already know what the nerdy community is. But okay, I left over there to come over here. But it's the same shit over here. But niggas talking behind your back and doing it, smiling in your face. But at least over here, I know these motherfuckers gonna talk shit about me. It's probably saying to my face. I could punch them in their face, but at least I know what's going on over here. Let you kick and take a picture with somebody. Soon you walk away, yeah, that motherfucker right there. Because it's gonna come back. Somebody gonna tell you somebody talking shit.
Yeah, definitely.
And I hate that clicky stuff. I hate it with a passion. But how you feel about it? What's your thoughts on it?
No, it is noticeable. There is definitely I wouldn't say they're big lines, but it's you definitely you see a difference in certain areas of especially this country about like certain content creators from different areas and regions. You'll see the differences and stuff like that. And sometimes the click-ish things just happen just because of areas. And sometimes the click-ish kind of situations aren't I won't say aren't bad, but I would say like they aren't as like intentional. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you just may have like a certain group that like are primary comic guys. So like when they go to a function with everybody else, they're primarily like, you know what I'm saying, with the comic people because they don't do too much anime content. So like they're just the more like say like when you go to a con and like you know this one guy because like he primarily does Marvel content. So like he fucks with you, he's cool with you, but he's primarily with his Marvel crew because that's what he does. That's what he's doing. So it's like sometimes like when you have that click situation, sometimes it's not intentional, it's just situational. But then when you have those intentional ones where I'm intentionally hanging with these people because I don't mess with you, and that's not understood, like that's not an established thing, that's when the issues come up to where like say like I'll say like I'm a Georgia content creator, so I only hang around with Georgia people and I don't hang with y'all because y'all from Texas. Like that's the reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, but y'all don't know that, right?
Right.
And so then that's where the issue comes in. Versus like, hey, I'm cool. We're cool. I appreciate everything you doing. You doing great stuff. But like, you in Texas, so like, what am I to do? Like, I don't see myself going to Texas no time soon. Like, when you have those established lines of understanding, that's when like that click situation that's not intentional. It's not something that's like really negative. It's just situational because of whatever circumstances. But like when it's one of those like intentional and it's the behind your back mentality, and especially like if some of them start digging into the crab in the barrel ideology, that's when it gets toxic, and that's when it's not being productive, and that's when you start having those enemies within your own community and stuff like that. Because certain lines aren't drawn or understood or even communicated at all. You just keep it behind closed doors and behind people's backs. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like my thing is about I try not to be clicky. If it comes off that way, it's not like it's not intentional. Like I move differently. I try to hit up everybody. I talk to everybody. I don't like to feel like I'm bugging. Like that's why I don't really hit up everybody. I hit you up. Like, yo, can you be on the show? Like, yeah, I do it. I hit up people like this. I don't like bugging people. I know like people got their stuff going on, but like with me, I'm like, yo, if you hit me up to ask me to do something, like, I can do it. Like, what you need me to do? Yada yada yada. Like, even if when people come to Dallas, it's like I'm the kind of person like, yo, I'm down to like come sit at the table with us, come kick it with us. Don't be sitting over there by yourself. Come fuck with us. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Our squad ain't like that. We like, yo. I mean, I'm just talking about the blurred spot. Like, we don't move that way. You know what I mean? Of course, some people, we have our day. We just don't feel like fooling with people, you know. But when it's people around, we gonna like, yo, come sit down with us, have a phone around, let's have some ribs, let's kick it. But I don't want the people that when they get, it's like your favorite content creator. It's like the old saying, never meet your heroes. You meet somebody you've been talking to these fools online for years. And you finally get to meet them. They with they cool people. Then hey, what's up? Say they look at you like you got 3 hits. Like, what's up, man? Like you need something? They acting funny to it. Like, man, what's? But they you with? All right, okay, cool. I see how you.
But like even with that, sometimes you just like the best thing to do is just kill them with kindness. Because at the end of the day, you're only gonna see that negativity go one way instead of both ways.
Yep, the crab in the barrel thing. Yep, you got that right. Be strong sometimes. It do. Yeah. People don't want to share resources. Like I tell people, because it's definitely like that. Like in the music game, like people don't want to share resources. People don't want to share their producers. People don't want to share this. They don't want to share who. Their photographer, their videographer, they don't want to share how they got this venue, or how they got that. Like, how did you? Remember, I ask questions because I know a homie of mine. She got on South by Southwest last year. I mean, how did you get in on it? You know, I got in on this, and it was like and so you got like South by Southwest, the big show, but other people and also like do side shows. Like it's a South by Southwest show, but it's not. You know what I mean? It's kind of like they just throw the name on, but they do their own showcase. So I got in on this, but I'll get you in on the net. Like, oh, cool. So I just got to make my call when that time comes. If I don't make it on the big stage, I can make my call. But like people don't want to share their resource. Like, yo, how'd you get in with that brand deal? I can't get it. And you got it. Like, come on, share the resource. Like they don't want you to get in with where they in because they don't want to share the spotlight or whatnot.
Chris.
I ain't know it ain't your voted bone about. I'm all in. Like, hey, how you doing? You doing good, man? I'm the first one to jump out the window and say what's up to somebody. I'm the first. Like how I am right now with you on this joint in public, I am the same freaking way. Probably worse. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo.
Oh no, I'm definitely the same way. Like I know a lot of people see me on the show or see me on Instagram and stuff like that, and they'll see me at the con, and I'll probably have like the same energy, if not more, because I'm like out in the open and stuff like that. And then even like I know with Crystal's comment, like sometimes you gotta have that shift when you're in that space of people knowing you in that personality. Now, granted, I do drink a lot, but I'm not always drunk. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Right.
like, you know what I'm saying? People see me and they're like, oh yeah, he's that funny dude who drinks a lot, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, yeah. Sometimes I've had a few times like some people catch me just like I'm just chill, like I'm just coming off of of being drunk. I can't say I'm coming off of high because I don't smoke, but
Yeah, man. Like that's the first thing. I mean, and we a group in prison. Oh, I did this. Then like, I'm like, because I have person. Like, how you pull that off? Well, I did this. I hit this person. I emailed and yada yada. This is what I did. Okay, cool. So in case she can't do it one day, I know what to do. I'm like, yo. I said, what did you say? She said, Chris said, this all you do. Say this, say this, say this. Boom. All right, cool. Like a lot of people don't even want to tell you how to get press passes. And I took journalism, I never asked for press passes, so I wouldn't really know. I say, I tell people, all you gotta do is email. Somebody will hit you back.
Yeah.
They'll send you in the right direction. If you're looking for a press pass to get in, come on, boy, he does sports. He does all that sports talk. Like, yo, he's saying Georgia. He's saying Savannah. I said, bro, you could get into a Falcons game. Just send email somebody. You could probably get backstage with a pass and interview some of these players.
Right.
It's easy. They either gonna say yes or no. If they say no, cool, move on.
Yeah, it is what it is.
But a lot of people don't even want to share resources. I'm like, why? It's like, what? I mean, if you don't tell me, somebody else still gonna get in that same spot.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna find out how to do it anyway. I'm still gonna get in. So it's like you pull up and I'm there. Like, what you gonna do? Like, be mad at how you get in the same way you got in.
Yep.
So man, what animes you watching right now? What's been on your?
So let me pull up the Crunchyroll right now, so I don't forget what I'm talking about. Of course I'm watching One Piece weekly. That's always a thing. I am currently watching Dragon Quest: The Adventures of Dai. I feel like that's one of those unsung heroes, or like just like those low key anime. That one, a low key anime no one's really talking about. It's dope. It's really dope. My opinion, Dragon Quest is a very popular RPG game that a lot of people has played. This definitely is an anime series where you don't necessarily needed to have played the Dragon Quest any of the Dragon Quest games to get the anime, because it's its own separate story. There's like small little cameos and stuff like that gamers appreciate, but like anime wise, it's like you can immerse yourself into the story. A couple of animators from Dragon Ball Super are on this project. A lot of designs from Dragon Quest come from a lot of separate artists, which also includes Akira Toriyama, who is the father of Dragon Ball. Not saying he primarily did Dragon Quest, but he is one of the designers for the Dragon Quest series in a sense. So like it does at some point it does give a good Dragon Ball feel, and not like specifically Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, but like Dragon Ball, like back in the 90s, 80s Dragon Ball. The best way I can explain what Dragon Quest is to people is like take the concept of Dragon Ball, like Kid Goku Dragon Ball, but put it in medieval times instead of like the Asian times, and like that's pretty much what you get. And it's amazing. Like the main character who's Dai, like you get that Goku feel from him, but in a good way. And the story fleshes out really good. It's still ongoing. I believe the episodes are like in close to the hundreds right now. I'm like on episode like 72, 73 right now.
You lost me at 100, bro.
It's like it's not long. I believe it's almost done actually. It's probably gonna end like 112, 115. But it's a very well story. If you're into like the mythical kind of thing with dragons and magic and all that good stuff. Like I said, it's classic Dragon Ball, but with magic and updated animation. Like the fight scenes are dope. There's a lot of character development with the side characters along with the main character. The main character's evolution throughout the story and the character's development makes sense. It's nothing to where like the main character gets the power of the pen in situations. It's based off of something that he's either done to prepare him for what's going on, or something that's happened to him that ends up benefiting him in the important parts of the story. And like it's pretty cool. I've been trying to push Dragon Quest to people for a long time. Like it's been out for a good little while now, and like no one has checked this out. I know my boy Anime Sundays, he's watched it and like he knows the highlights. It's just because so many other animes are getting like looked at that it doesn't get the praise that it deserves. But that's my soapbox on that one. Another one I've watched is a really quick anime, 12 episodes. Skeleton Knight in Another World is a isekai. Guy falls asleep while playing his favorite MMORPG, wakes up as his character, and he's dealing with situations within that realm in real time. It's 12, like I said, it's 12 episodes, both subbed and dubbed. It's really awesome. Like I said, that's a good quick one. Let me see. I know Rising of the Steel Hero season 10 is wrapping up. I'm waiting for that one to kind of flesh out before I hop in and binge the rest of it.
And you know what? I love people with dope anime knowledge because I don't watch a lot of anime. Like I said, I watch Jujutsu Kaisen, goddamn My Hero, Demon Slayer, Highlight Invasion, Cowboy Bebop. I have not watched a lot of anime, but to hear people like you and other people talk about all these different anime, and like this shit is fine, like. But it's like this shit it sounds amazing, but it's just like I just gotta find time just to sit back and watch some of these. Like I was supposed to be watching Ultraman, but I started it but I stopped. Then I was gonna watch what's it called? Yu Hakusho. I was gonna watch
Yu Hakusho is a classic. Like stop what you're doing and just watch that. Like that should be number one priority right now. Spy Family. Spy Family was dope. I finished that one. I fell in love with it when it first aired. Like Spy Family's dope. Can't wait for it to come back in October
and like
or November.
I'll be interested because I be want to watch it, but like my brain be everywhere, so I just gotta sit back and just enjoy. Like my favorite anime out of High-Rise Invasion, my favorite. Like I was sold off the opening scene. Like that katana to whoever they chopped the dome piece, like yo, like, this shit is fucking lit. And I've been a fan ever since then. But like, I just gotta find the right anime that suits me. Like, all right, cool.
I mean, like there's a lot nowadays, but and there's like tons more that's coming out for the like fall winter season as well. Like the spring summer animes have been like phenomenal. Going into the fall and winter time frame, that's going to be ridiculous. I do not read My Hero Academia manga. I'm slowly catching up on a lot of stuff. Like I read Dragon Ball Super monthly. I read One Piece weekly. I'm back in the One Punch Man manga because I've heard a lot of cool stuff and like I've been recommended to go ahead and catch up on that. So I'm reading One Punch Man now. Trying to catch up to the most recent chapter, and Twitter is so toxic. My Hero Academia, I know the manga is going crazy right now, and people are going ridiculous over it. I have not read it yet. My Hero Academia has just like not really been like one of my top favorites in a while. Maybe because I haven't really been into it for real, or just like my selection of what entertains me has changed over a while. But I don't know. I think it's dope. I still think it's cool. but I wouldn't say like My Hero Academia has been like one of my top things that catches my attention all the time. It did in the beginning, but now I've like slowly backed away from it after looking at other titles and other stories and stuff like that. I do recommend One Piece a lot though. One Piece is crack.
Right on. So before we get out of here, man, before I forget, That's on Blerd. What did you think of the song when you heard it? Your first overall review when you heard the joint, my boy. Let me cut this music off.
I guess for me, I guess coming from listening to nerdcore rap for a long time, especially because now it's finally starting to get more attention in the community. It definitely is a dope song. Something that like definitely can like when I'm chilling, hanging out, you know what I'm saying, something to bump and stuff like that. Maybe just because I'm country, that's something that I could jam to while I'm smoking a cig, while I'm drinking a glass real quick on the rocks. You know what I'm saying? Definitely feeling it. Definitely feeling it. And I definitely feel like it's a good starting point and then growing from there. There's tons of artists that are in this that are in the anime and video game community that are doing all these different songs and raps and stuff like that. And the cool thing is about it is like a lot of these artists do work together and then work with other people as well. I don't feel like a lot of them are like I can't mess with you type flow because like they do a lot of big projects. Like I know even my boy Crazy 8 the Great had hopped on the Dragon Ball cipher that was put together by Game Boy Jones, and like that, and that was dope. And like he's worked with him a few times on like some projects, and like I think he has some work with them in the future. And I feel like once you really like if this is definitely something that you want to venture into, definitely like reach out to these guys. Like they've started a whole anime rap takeover tour. Like I had the opportunity to actually see these guys live in a concert setting. Like when I was at MomoCon, I have one of their shirts. It's not here; it's at home. Like just being at an anime convention and then being in a concert where the music is anime rap, like that's it was. And these are guys I was listening to before they got famous, before they was able to get these resources. Like you can only hear them through YouTube before they was able to like show them all on streaming platforms. Like it's just like we're in a good space right now where all this type of music can go crazy. Like you can definitely like reach out. And I believe that song is an awesome starting point. If you definitely wish to venture into the nerdcore rap, see what
because I hit up Crazy 8. I hit the home. We talked about some stuff music wise. Like I said, I'm like I don't do a lot of that was like my like seeing if I could do. Like I'm just a regular rapper, but like let me challenge myself because this all started off like I told the squad like I'm gonna try to do this yada yada yada. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna still put my own spin on it.
Yeah,
and it worked. I sent the song to everybody, and everybody said the first thing. I forget who said it. It was a young lady said, "Yo, she was sold just from the intro of the song." Everybody, this joint is fired. I'm getting flame emojis sent back. Like, y'all fucking with this like this? All right. And I'm already thinking like, I could like, after I get done with my June's World 2 project, I may think about it. I really got to see how this song does before I just say I want to go full throttle with it because I've been thinking about other things. There's beats I've been looking at to see if I can do it again. See if I can capture what they say, lightning in the bottle twice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I got something.
Yeah, and now go on my bad.
Yeah, go ahead. You got it.
No, I'm saying like definitely like if you feel like this is something to venture to, like I said, there are plenty of artists to look at, and stuff like that, and like the community just seems really together when somebody comes on and like they're generally just trying to be a part of it. Then like a lot of these other artists seem to be like very welcoming, because there's a bunch of projects that happen where they involve anybody they can. I know recently a group called Nerd Out who do pop culture songs. They did this huge project where they did the Smash Brothers Ultimate Cipher, where like literally like the entire roster of Smash Bros was
Yeah.
a rapper, was an artist rapping or singing as that character in Smash Bros. It was amazing. Like a lot of the artists that I normally listen to were on there. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking like rapping as Mewtwo, rapping as Zelda, rapping as Mario. You know what I'm saying? And like it was awesome because like, and then like they were able to like to match a character with that particular artist. Like this one artist, his name's Mega Ran. And like he started off with doing like little Mega Man related rap and stuff like that. And like in the cipher, he's rapping as Mega Man. And it's like that makes sense because that's his pocket. That's what he does. You know what I'm saying? And then like there's some other guys who like are pretty popular with doing like Pokemon related content. They're rapping as those Pokemon. Like someone's rapping as Greninja, someone's rapping as a Cineroar, someone's rapping as Pikachu. You know what I'm saying? Someone's like singing as Jigglypuff because Jigglypuff sings. So the artist who did Jigglypuff sung his verse. And it's like,
I gotta see that. You gotta send me that. I gotta hear that.
And it's that and like so many other ciphers that like do they just do like just amazing job, and like they're able to like, if somebody's working with somebody, they know where that person's pocket is for that particular like song or whatever. Like I've seen other ciphers where like it's the champion of every Pokemon region in the Pokemon video games. Like that's a Pokemon champion cipher where like each champion is rapping, and like you got the male characters rapping as that character, the female characters in they bag rapping as that champion and stuff like that, and like hitting the bars, making the references and stuff like that. It's amazing.
See, that's the thing with me. I don't, like I say, I don't watch enough anime. That's why That's on Blurry is the way it is. Cause like I gotta spit these bars off of stuff that I know, and like I watched a shit ton of Demon Slayer. I watched it and studied it. Okay, because my thing is, I didn't want to stick to the script like anime, all these anime references. I don't have enough references to drop. So I'm like, all right, let me do this in my way. And it worked. So I'm like, all right, cool. So it's like, now, like I said, I talked to Crazy 8 just today. It's like, and a week or so ago, like it's cool. I'm actually talking to Crazy 8. Like he cool as hell. Like, dude, nice as all hell. He's fucking cool.
Oh yeah.
I didn't like for him like to respect it. Y'all like this song. I like that song. It's fire, bro. Like, oh, we gotta do it. I'm like, nigga, we gotta do something, man, bro. Let's work. Like, most definitely, let's do something. So it's like, just to get the respect from somebody who's in the game and on the Blerd side, who's a dope MC, like, and like, looking at me, oh yeah, you nice, bro. Keep it. Let's work. And there's a lot of people in the community, like Melanated Velma, like, I didn't even know you did music, bro. Like, yes, I got a lot of music. Check the Spotify. I got a bunch of shit. So it's like people like, yo, I didn't even know you dope. I appreciate it. It's like I'm a traditional rapper, but now I'm shifting. I'm doing like, all right, cool. Let me see if I could turn this into something else and see if people, if y'all like this, I'm pretty much sure the next joint I do is gonna be pretty much this fool here. It's crazy. If you lose him, oh yeah, you still go ahead, bro.
No, you good.
But yeah, man, we out here, bro. Like, tell everybody how they can find you, bro. Tell everybody how they can get a hold of you. Where you at, my boy?
Yes, so you can find me with Spicy Ramen Podcast. That's the Spicy Ramen Podcast on all platforms. Twitter is Spicy Ramen P. We will be coming back with more episodes in the month of August. I will be making announcements on where Red Cup Combos is going to be laying his head, if you will, because of like all the different stuff that's been going on our Instagram account. We may be switching over to Twitter. We may be switching over to Twitch. Who knows? We probably make that announcement. Continue to engage with us. Continue to message us. We are listening to you guys. Hit us up on all platforms. Listen to our recent episodes. Head over to our YouTube channel. We're trying to grow our YouTube channel too. So hit us up through that and greatly appreciate you guys. You find me personally. My personal is at Sir Shaq Lee. My former account, Sir Shaq is hacked, so don't go to that one. It's Sir Shaq Lee specifically.
Cool. Like I said, man, you got to get the blur spot on Spicy Ramen, bro. You got to bring the squad on, bro. We love to be on. We got to get you on out there too, man.
Oh yeah, no, most definitely. Once we get back to a consistent schedule.
Hey, facts. But like I say, y'all, thank y'all for tuning into another episode. I had my boy, I had to bring him back. You know, you don't see him a lot in the studio with me, bro. Like always, follow me on Instagram, Junes-Eighty-Eight. Follow the Blerd Spot Podcast. All the link going to be in the description if you're watching this on YouTube. And like always, thank y'all for tuning in. Peace. Out of here.